Bye. Okay. So she can't tell stories just looking at a computer.
It's
so
really awkward for me.
she's gonna talk to me, but you're not gonna see me. I'm just gonna be over here. So if you're wondering who the fuck she's talking to, it's me. But she's talking to you guys. All right.
Okay, so this is my coming out story. I realized that I liked girls when I was like a kid, basically. And coming from a very conservative Portuguese family, like everybody is so homophobic and stuff like that. So I was taught that that was bad. So for the first like while of my life, like for about 5 years, I tried to like suppress, like be like no, I totally like guys, like whatever. When I was 13, because I didn't understand that you could like more than one gender at the time, so when I was 13, I was like, no, I'm totally gay. So I started to drop hints at my mom. So just randomly, like in the mall, I'd be like, that girl's so pretty, like look at her, like stuff like that. But because of my lovely friends, she saw that I was struggling with like my sexuality and stuff like that. She told me, she was like, you know that like it is possible to be bisexual, and I was like, what is that? And she was like, that is when you like boys and girls. And I was like, okay, I'm that. So I continued to drop hints at my mom because that's just how I am. And when I was 16, I was pregnant. And when I was 16 and pregnant, that is when I came up to my sister. And just randomly, she came up to me and she was like, you post a lot of nudes on Tumblr, like of girls. And I was like, everybody does that. And she was like, yeah, but not as much as you do. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. And she was like, okay. And I was like, I like people. And she was like, okay. And I'm like, I like both boys and girls. And she, like, kind of in her own little weird way, like, she was like, well, if you had had sex with a girl, couldn't you have like avoided this whole like pregnancy thing? So that was her like way of accepting it. And I recently came out to my mom because she was talking to her friend Eunice and Jill, and they were talking about like fucked up statistics and stuff. So basically, Eunice or Jill told my mom that in a group of 30 people, at least one or two people are gay. And coming from a very big family of like 50 people, my mom was like, no, that's like so untrue. Nobody in my family's come out as gay or like anything. And I was like, I'm not straight. And she was like, elaborate, basically. So I explained to her that I like people, like it doesn't matter about your gender. Like, I just like your personality, and that is it. So, yeah. That was really awkward for me. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.